So I was having a conversation recently with a friend of mine, and he's a spiritual person, but doesn't believe in any God, right? And so the argument that he brought to me was that if you put water, rocks, sand, some corn into a bowl, that fish will magically appear over time if you just leave it sitting there. So, number one, this is an idea that was disproved in the 1800s by Louis Pasteur, the idea of spontaneous generation, right? If you just leave a bowl of water sitting there with these contents, a goldfish isn't going to just magically appear, poof, into existence, right? Number two, even if that were the case, that still doesn't answer the question of where these items came from in the first place. You're putting rocks. Where did the rocks come from? Where did the sand come from? Where did the water come from? Where did this corn come from? Right? So you're taking things that have already been created and putting them together. And yes, you will see some microorganisms grow and a small ecosystem develop over time in there, but that doesn't answer the question of where this creation came from in the first place. And that brings me to my third point. This example still even takes a human being getting all of these contents and putting them together. So you have this small bowl ecosystem, right? But that still took an intelligent designer behind it to put all of these things together into this bowl to create this small ecosystem. And lastly, he was trying to use this example to say that life will always force itself into existence. Is that why, just looking at our solar system alone, is that why we see so much life out there in space just popping into existence, because life always just forces itself to exist? No, we're the only planet in our solar system, as far as we know, with life on it, yet alone life as advanced as we have become on Earth. But this was just a fun conversation, and him and I, we were having a nice little back and forth dialogue there, and not getting offended or anything, just having some fun with it. But these are things to think about. These are things to consider, right?